Recording prisoner testimony. I am Inquisitor Seren Commodus. Prisoner
what the hell is this?
Do not touch... Recording prisoner testimony. I am Inquisitor Seren Commodus. Prisoner is Ordis Frog-Among-Dwarves. Mr. Among Dwarves has been charged... Is something humorous?
I'm just imagining a Mr. Among Dwarves, like a dapper gentleman in the middle of a crowd of dwarves, like, hello there, look at me and look at all these dwarves.
Be silent!
Okay.
Mr. Ordis has been charged with 16 accounts of murderous heresy, including the murder of his most hallowed, Sir Cypher Beardcutter, and one charge of allegiance to a known apostate nation, namely the Kingdom of Harago.
Ooh, Beardcutter. That's a nice title.
A title he earned well. Sir Beardcutter... Stop touching that! I do not know how you slipped your shackles, but those chains will hold you. How a miserable wart like you could have slain the Honourable Sir Beardcutter, I will find out.
Okay.
Mr. Ordis, you are an oddity among your kind. I thought dwarves were nothing without their beards, and yet you are completely bereft of any facial hair.
I got eyebrows.
Our sources indicate that you are not a Haragoth dwarf. Instead, you hail from the Odd Realm nation of Tavern, a land of swamps and vast marshlands. Is that where your title derives from? Frog among dwarves.
What do your sources say?
It doesn't matter. What is important is that Haragoth saw you as some form of kin, at least enough to allow you into the infamous Branderhorst Brotherhood. Which brings me to my point. Mr. Ordis, tell me about the circumstances that led up to the Branderhorst massacre.
Do you really not know?
If I did, you would not be here wasting my air.
You don't know the poem? Gather around the children and listen well to a whimsical story that I wish to tell. A tale of a frog, some dwarves, and a
I will not stake this investigation on the lines of an insipid nursery rhyme.
Lines of an insipid nursery rhyme? You rhyme.
Gods! Take him back to his cell. Recording prisoner testimony. Session 2. I am Inquisitor Seren Commodus. Prisoner is Ordis Frog-Among-Dwarves. Mr. Ordis has been charged with 16 accounts of murderous heresy, including the murder of Sir Cypher Beardcutter, and one charge of allegiance to a known apostate nation, the Kingdom of Harago. Why are you holding your hand up?
I just wanted to let you know, I changed my title.
Did you? And what did you change it to?
Ordis Beardcutter.
And why are you stealing the name of Sir Beardcutter?
He's not using it.
How dare you! Mr. Ordis, your time is limited. Because of your failure during our last session, the High Inquisitor demands your execution. But I convinced him that behind your... Stop trying to touch that!
Yeesh, sorry. You seem tense.
I can only imagine why. Now, if you want to continue breathing, I recommend you cooperate. You will name all the known members of the Branderhorst Brotherhood, or else you will meet your screaming end at the claws of Koiga. Do you understand?
I understand what you're saying, but it will take me a while to name them all.
You have wasted enough of my time. Now, who is the Branderhorst leader?
Mikey Stoneface?
Odd name for a Haragoth. But then again, you dwarves are an odd sort. Now, who is the lead engineer responsible for the creation of your weapons?
There's technically 6. They call them... 6.
Very well. And who are the 6 members of the 6?
Tarvis, Braylon, Dario, Bitchface, Arika Trollbane, Copa the Goat, Meekwood Smythe, and,
John Dorshutter.
A crude people with names as ugly as them.
I guess so.
Now who is in charge of the outer defenses?
Hold on, I'm thinking. It's hard to think of all these names. Oh, I know one. Bryce. I like Bryce.
Bryce what?
How about, Bryce the Defender?
What are you talking about? Is that his name or not?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well, I don't actually know a lot of people. Outside of my chores and my closet, the only person I really spoke to was, Master Folor Ridgeback.
So those names you gave me, you were just making them up?
Oh, you were asking for their actual names. Well, if it helps, I'm sure there's a Bryce in there somewhere.
God! Recording prisoner testimony. Session 3. I am Inquisitor Seren Commodus. Prisoner is Ordis...
That beard cutter?
Mr. Ordis has been charged with 16 accounts of murderous heresy, including the murder of Sir Cypher Beardcutter, and one charge of allegiance to a known apostate nation, the Kingdom of Harago. My patience runs thin. If you refuse to cooperate, then you will be left to the Lord of Cleansing's mercy.
Oh, that's a cool title.
Focus! Last time, we were discussing the identities of those within the Branderhorst Brotherhood. You claim you don't know their names, but I find that rather hard to believe. How long did you reside in their hall?
8 years.
And you not once learned the names of those whose roof you shared?
I told you, I spent most of my time doing chores and crap. The only time I even got to handle their cannons was when they told me to clean them. I didn't fire one until your Imperials attacked.
You mean the night you murdered Sir Beardcutter?
Yeah, can we use his first name? Since we have the same title, it may get confusing on the record.
You confess to your crime, then. And what sorcery did you infuse into your weapons to accomplish such a feat? Was your brotherhood in allegiance with the false gods of Arcturus? Paragoth dwarves are as adept at magic as a child with a crossbow.
I don't know, I was pretty handy with a crossbow as a kid.
Answer the goddamn question!
Inquisitor, your utterance just implied the existence of other gods.
Blasphemy! An Inquisitor corrupted.
Ooh, you're in trouble. Ooh, can you two put her in my cell? There's lots of room.
I have blasphemed against his highest descendant. Arius, forgive me.
Come with us, Inquisitor.
I renounce my title. I give myself to Arius's mercy.
Hey, they left us running.
Get away from... How did you escape your bonds?
I secrete mucus. It's one of the quirks of being a Teverthi dwarf. She would have known if she asked, but she was running her mouth with that heresy. You heard her.
On your knees, heretic. Down!
Ow! Ow! Easy! Hey, easy! Hurts. Just to let you know, wash your hands after you handle me. The mucus is poisonous and acrid. Just give...
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Heretic Testimonies, starring Ordis. I want to take this time to quickly thank our most splendid cast who helped bring this entire thing to life. This was actually a lot of fun for me to write. Ordis was a character I've wanted to put into print for quite some time, and this was my opportunity. So yes, I am very thankful, and also I want to send a most heartfelt thank you over to Tyler Lanny. He is the player who created the character of Ordis back when he was a gun-toting frog. So yeah, there's been a lot of somewhat changes during the translation, I guess. Anyways, So, starting off with the piece de resistance, Ordis, the Frog-Among-Dwarves, played by Mike Castoro. Inquisitor Seren Commodus, played by TASSIE Tiger. Imperial Guard number 1, played by ANDREA DRYDEN. And Imperial Guard number 2, played by Robert WOLFF. I want to thank all of you guys for helping bring this project to life. I hope we get to work together again much sooner than, well, later. And, yeah, I hope you all had an amazing time doing this, as I had, writing and, yeah, getting this all together. And I'll see each and every one of you, and, of course, including you listeners out there, in the next episode of the Heretic Testimonies. Have a great one, everybody.